What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at just Bitcoin on different time frames. Your question might be, right, is Bitcoin ready? Are we going to see some bullish momentum in the next coming weeks? We're going to talk about the most important levels that we do have as resistance that should be turning as support once we break them. We're taking a look at Bitcoin on the daily also and on the 4 hourly to take a look at the major levels that we need to break and also the levels that we got below us, because yesterday's breakout did have some pretty nice volume. So does this mean that some levels are going to turn into support if we come down and retest them and continue to the upside? Well, I'm going to tell you in this episode. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto, also to live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor. Don't pass on anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in here straight into the weekly chart, guys, because I think a lot of people are talking about this right now. It is pretty obvious that this is one of the most important levels that Bitcoin needs to break through. I'm talking about that 41K range, okay? It could be 40, 42. It is a pretty big range because of the volatility. As you can see, major resistance, support here. It is a major level that we need to break above so we can feel confident to see some bullish action. Also on the volume profile, the VPVR, you can clearly see it's the last point right over here. If we break above this range, we could even see Bitcoin trading at $46,000, potentially in a couple of weeks if we do have a successful breakout. Now on the daily, I want to clearly show you here the breakout from this major resistance from this lower highs. We've been talking about this yesterday. It is looking pretty good. Now, this doesn't mean that we could come back down here and then have a massive bounce. This is something that we analyze in the next coming days. But what I want to show you right over here is fib levels, guys. There are really important fib levels right over here. Okay, let me get you the top, all right, from the all-time high in November to the low. And right now we are basically hitting the 0236 Fibonacci level, which is this one right over here. We are currently just trading at that range, getting resistance. So we're getting resistance because it has been supporting resistance in the past. We are hitting that important fib level, the 236, as you can see right there. And we also have a huge point of control on the VPVR. Massive resistance. Now, of course, if we do break this range, what is our next major fib level? Our next major fib level is the 382, as you can see. And guess what? This is also a major support range, as you can see here with the candlesticks. And it's also one of the biggest points of control on the VPVR. So as you can see, sometimes the Fibonacci levels also, you can see them with support and resistance, point of control on the VPVR. Everything's indicating that that is going to be a major range. So if we were to break out, guys, in the next coming days, couple of weeks, all right, all depending on how we consolidate, because if we do consolidate to the downside, and we'll take a look at this on the 4 hourly chart, it might be a good buying opportunity. We may be at the verge of an uptrend here for the next few weeks. Now, but what I want to make you understand here is that if we do break above, this $41.5, $42,000 range, successfully, hitting that $45,000, $46,000 major resistance, very likely any type of pullback to this range is going to hold insanely well as support. It is the 236. The 236 here Fibonacci level. It's been support in the past. Big volume point of control on the volume profile. Definitely going to be some kind of support there. We might get another big bounce from that range. So this is something that we need to pay attention in the next coming days, guys. If we are breaking bullish, we need to check out resistance that we're breaking that could turn into support, okay? And as you can see, these fib levels are absolutely beautiful. They are aligned very well with support and resistance and with the VPVR, guys. So this is something that we need to pay attention in the next coming days. Guys, remember, if you're an experienced trader and you do want to support the channel, my favorite trading platforms is Bybit and PrimeXBT. You get the best deals down below. On Bybit, up to $4,100 worth of bonus and 30% off trading fee, and on PrimeXBT you get 7% added to your deposit, up to $7,000 you can get added with promo code Bitcoinsensus50. Now let's zoom in here on the 4 hourly, guys. I want to go straight into the point here. All right, because what happens if we do not break? Because I'm going to show you that there's a possibility that you might form a bull flag right over here and then continue to the upside. I think a lot of people are waiting for that retracement. Now, we could form a bull flag and continue up. So I'm going to show you that if we do come down, okay, if we do come down to these levels, which is the 39K range, okay, can be 39.2, 0.5, it can be 38.8. Remember, this is a very volatile market. This is an insane support level right over here. Now we do have, these big candles right over here, okay? Remember, of volume that we've been talking a lot for the last few weeks. This consolidation bit with this big candle is the very end, that's at the 38.6 approximately. So it is a range, that 39K range. You can see resistance right there, resistance right there. Now this breakout has been pretty good with volume. I like this breakout. If the price of BTC does have a retracement, it has a cool off, and we do have very low volume, we are going to get supported from that $39,000. If we do consolidate, we do have low volume, this potentially will be a buying opportunity, all depending on how the price action reacts to those levels. I will be going in and I will be letting you know if I am entering a long position if we do correct to those levels. However, there is the possibility that BTC, I've seen this before, when we start a new trend, the retracements are not as expected. You're probably going to retrace just a little bit, or you're going to consolidate sideways and then you're going up. I've seen it before, many times. When you start a trend, it doesn't give you that opportunity to get into lower levels. So if we start of the pump right over here was, from 2 days ago, from the lows to the highs right now, there is a possibility, the 50% is at the 39K levels. Maybe we're not even going to see 50% or even 618. Maybe if you are lucky, you are going to hit that 382 Fibonacci level right there, which is the 39.7, 39.8 approximately. You might hit that level. Which would be the top of this major big candle on the 4 hourly with huge volume right there. There is a possibility that you might just come down to that level and then bounce from it, okay? We all need to see, what kind of volume there is, what kind of price action, but I'm not sure if BTC is gonna give you that chance, okay, to correct to these levels and then, buy in, because, and this is not confirmed yet that we are gonna reverse, guys. This is just a little bit of speculation that we are maybe going to see a trend reversal. Talking about that small bearish case scenario where we might have that correction and consolidate at the 39K levels. What happens, all right, if we do break resistance right now? Now, if we do break resistance, which is currently at that 41.5, 42K range, okay, we would have to see an explosive breakout. Remember, guys, we've got this massive consolidation. This is in between $42,000 and $44,000. We would have to create a potential bull flag right there, okay, or whatever. And if we do break out after that consolidation, any type of retracement to this range is going to be an insane support also, okay? We do have a very strong point of control right over here at the $41,000 range, 41.8, okay? And something that I also didn't point out is, zooming out here, looking at the point of control, looking at the volume profile from this consolidation, you can see the spikes there. Look where the price of Bitcoin has stopped. It has stopped exactly at that 41.8, 41.9, where we have this red horizontal line where we have the strongest point of control traded, in between December and February. We are hitting that level right now. So if we do break out from this range with big volume also, any type of retracement to these levels, this range is going to be absolutely insane support, guys. We'll be looking for some long opportunities. I am not trading during the weekend, okay? I'll be looking at for some potential trades on Monday, Tuesday. Let's see how the price action reacts, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. You got totally free information here, news, technical analysis ideas. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.